Hey, it's me again. Welcome back to Minecraft Golden Age. In this episode, we're going to be getting into thaumcraft. So without further ado, let's get started. So first off, we're going to need the good old Thaumonomicon. In order to do that in this, there's no Salus Mundus, or at least not for making the Thaumonomicon. First, you start out with making this iron-capped wand, which I think is the only wand you can make normally without, you know, thaumcraft things. Okay, so you just need 2 iron caps just like that, and then a stick in between them, and then you get an iron capped wand. Yep. All right, thank you for the fanfare. And then you're gonna need a bookshelf. Yeah, I mean, basically kind of the same thing as it was before, but you know. Oh, just a tad bit different with the wands. Boom. Now, first off, oh boy, there's a lot of stuff. Epimancy. I could get into bees. I could get into magical bees. We're not gonna do that just yet. I have not done old Thaumcraft 4 in a very long time, so a lot of this is going to be me relearning things. To craft a Thaumonomicon, you must simply use your wand on a bookshelf placed in the world. How would I know that? I need the Thaumonomicon to tell me how to get the Thaumonomicon, apparently. The first thing you will need to do is construct a thermometer. See the next page. By putting a thermometer, I know this part. Yes. Thermometer, you just research things. Essentially, you need research to get further into the mod. If you're not familiar with Thaumcraft or any of its older versions, basically, you do research, you gain knowledge. Knowledge allows you to get more items and stuff. That's basically how it works. So let me see. Yeah, warp, flux, and all things bad. Yeah, so the reason why I'm actually getting into, real quick, I'm getting into Thaumcraft is I found the taint. And the only way to stop the taint from spreading is in Thaumcraft. So that is why I'm going to be doing a little bit of an early game, you know, switching hard right into Thaumcraft. Let's begin, of course, with research, because we're gonna need to get into research first. So that means we're gonna need this clay file. Actually, yeah, we're gonna need the Thaumonomicon, the thermometer first. So let's real quick. 2 gold. Okay, I think it was like this. Not that it really matters, but 2 gold, 2 of V crystals or shards, and then glass in the middle, and there we go. Thermometer. Can I research myself? I can research myself. Or not. Is it oh, yes. So when you research in Thaumcraft, you have to go in an order. So I need to know beasts before I can research myself, plants before I can research that. What about ore node? Okay, I can research an ore node. What about stone? I could do stone, grass, block, wood. So I need life, plants. So what about this lily pad? Study sources of life. Okay, water. Torch, okay. Diorite, how about diorite? Okay, that works. Copper ore. I need to study crystals. How about V crystals? Yay! Now can I do copper? Hello? Yay! Can I research each kind of copper? What is this one? This one is thermal. This one is galacticraft. Oh no. What about metallurgy? You know metallurgy? No. Wood fences? No. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to get through a lot of things first, I think. So yeah, we need the file. This guy right here. So it's clay and glass. So we're probably gonna need a lot of glass here. Probably not gonna need a whole lot of clay, but who knows how many of these files I'm gonna be making. So might as well make a few. Definitely got plenty of clay here. So do that, do this, do like, we'll make 2 for now. So we need that. We're gonna need the black lotus. I should have, yeah, black dye. That should work. And then we're gonna need a feather. How much do we have? I know there's a bunch just lying around all over the place. Yeah, nice. So you, and you. That'll make the scribing tools. We're gonna need paper, so I'm gonna need to grab that. And then the table, the recipe for the table should be in here. Oh, there it is. It is, okay, it's just a, all right. This is definitely going to be a conflicting recipe, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Nope. Okay. All right. That's fine with me. I guess I don't have a place for this yet, so I'm just gonna place it down. We can deal with it later. I might even just give it a section in the main hobby for now, and then later, did I say hobby? Lobby, in the main lobby. Maybe later I'll give it its own place, but for now, we're just gonna keep it here. Water and earth makes Victus. There we go. Now I can study life. You must study plants. Well then. Victus and earth makes herba. I totally remember what it was called. There we go. And that made arbor. Nice. And then we're gonna get vacuos. I might have already had that one though. Ignis. I need to study man, but I need beast first, right? I need beast. Yeah, you need to study beast. I know where beast is. Whee! Hello, sheep. You're a beast. Things that move. I know something that moves. A piston. Or door. Doors move. Technically, kind of. A hinge, you know? A hinge. Alright. So does it need to be a piston? I need to study things that move. I'm gonna have to look it up. This is crazy. I've been at it for a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been at it for a very long time. Air and Ordo. Bruh. Okay, is this gonna work? Yes, we got Bestia. Then I can research myself? Nope. I need... What? What do I need now? What do I need now? Oh, it worked. I'm made of gellum. I forget what that one's called. It's not even that hard to remember. Interesting. Okay, now that I've researched myself, I'm satisfied. Now, back on track. You need scrubbing tools and paper to get this research note. Yeah. So now we can actually do the researching. Okay. Now, the way this works is... So I take something... Okay, never mind. Bad example. You take something that can either be made of or made from these aspects and put them next to one another. So, sensus, cognitio, and ordo. Ordo is primary. Can I do this? No. This is a hard one, actually. Cognitio. What is cognitio? Mind, memory, cognition. I don't know what it's made from is the problem. Do you have the cheat sheet on you, or is that just thaumcraft 6? You do have the cheat sheet. Ignis and Spiritus. Okay. Ignis and Spiritus. Spiritus, Victus and Mortis. So I can take Ignis, put you like that. Air. What did that make again? Did that make Modus? Yes. So then I just have to find a way that Ordo and Ignis combines, which, what was that again? I know I'm probably not doing this the best way possible, but I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Potentia, that's right. You two like that. Boom! Easy. Yay! Research expertise. Yay! When you remove an aspect, you place the next. There's a 25% chance you were getting a research point. I thought I was doing something a little bit more important than that. So let's move on from that. Never mind. So here's what I can do. You see this node over here? I can walk up to this node and be like, give me some of your stuff. But I want to be careful because I don't want to destroy the whole thing. And the way that I can actually see whether or not I'm going to do that is with goggles of revealing. So we have this thermometer, but we can take that thing to the next level by making it into something completely and utterly different in every way, shape, and form. Goggles of revealing. All right, so now when we do this research note, we'll be able to make this thing. Oh, it actually shows you. Has it been showing me the whole time and I've just been ignoring that? Probably. Okay. Sensus is air and spirit. Oh. tools then. Tools. What were you missing? What did you want? You need to study man. I researched myself. Do I not have humanus? I guess I am a creeper terminator, so. Fair enough then. You need to study man. Villagers! Whee! Hello! Oh, I didn't even know there was a smeltery over here. Although there's some blocks missing, so maybe I did know it, but I just didn't take the whole thing. Give me humanus? Oh, humanus! Yay! Yippee! Now can I do hoe? You need to study food. I have bread and carrots. Yes, now hoe. Oh, yay! I study tools. Yay! Oh, it had something else in it. Oh, yeah. That's called lucrum? I thought that was called like decidrium or something like that. Or decidrius. Maybe some stuff changed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. We're getting so many aspects now. It just keeps going and going and going. All right. Now we should be able to do pretty much everything. So now back to research. You better. All this. I haven't researched whatever this thing is. Oh, yeah. Aurum. It's probably aurum. I do feel bad for looking this up, but I've been at it for probably like 30 minutes at least. An hour, maybe even. I've been at this for a long time. Air and precantatio. I should have remembered that. Aurum is a big one. Of course it's aura. Alright. I do it. Yay! Goggles of revealing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoo. All right. We need some leather. We need some aspects, which means we're going to need to go and find some more nodes. Now, I did see with the thermometer. Yes, so you have plenty, so I can just suck up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not get too greedy. Take a little bit more. Again, I don't want to get too greedy. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna have to go look for a few more nodes until I have a little bit in everything, and I might as well. I do need to grab some leather, and might as well go into the thaumcraft biome anyway, because I know there's plenty of leather walking around there. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I'm just gonna ignore it and hope it goes away. Ooh, here we go. Just a little careful. Just a little bit of entropy. Don't want to take everything else out. Okay, there we go. Alright, that should be enough to craft this thing. Oh. Right. The arcane workbench. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I remember you. So apparently in this version, it's just a table with a wand. So I just do it like this. Boom. Okay. Wait. I gotta scan the thermometer. I forgot to do that almost. There we go. Insufficient. You want more air? Give. Yes. Lots of air. Nice. You can have that back. There we go. Goggles of revealing. Now I should be able to see. Oh, it has to go in my helmet slot. Welp. But yeah, so now I can see these aura nodes, and I can look at all the information. I can know just how much I need. I can see them tick down as I grab some more of the essence. Good. Beautiful. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I actually want to upgrade my wand, because it's probably just going to be better if I do earlier on rather than just wait for that later, because I do want to kind of focus on stuff on fighting the taint, but for now I kind of want at least a little bit of a better wand. So I'm gonna do great wood wand and gold wand caps, and I think that's as far as I'm gonna go for now. You've run out of ink. No, I just didn't put it in. Okay, so we got instrumentum, permutatio, and arbor. Okay, so from precantatio, I did potentia and ordo, and then instrumentum and arbor went ordo, air, modus, and then connected it all together with ordo. It's a bit more smoother than the other times I've done it. If I just sit silently and do it, I do a little bit better. Okay, what's this one gonna be? Ooh, instrumentum, metallum, and lucrum, it's called in this one. Okay. So from instrumentum and from lucrum, I went humanus, combined them together with mesis. Then from metallum, I went terra and herba, and that made the whole thing. Oh man, I sat there for a while doing these things. Okay, there we go. So gold wand cap. So far superior focusing agent than iron, and wands capped with this material takes no penalty when used to channel V. Yeah, it seems like a better use of it. Carved from great wood logs, this rod has double the V storage potential of mundane wood, being able to store up to 50 V of each type. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of an upgrade first, and then we'll start getting into actually crafting the stuff that I need. But, you know, I feel like kind of want to get a little bit better stuff for this. Yeah, there we go. I only need 2. So I could just do this, just grab the 2, and then go back, grab gold, and then we're good to go, basically. Okay, now we should be able to craft this. So put you in there. 1, 2, and then it's 2 great wood logs like this. Boom and boom. That makes the great wood log. And then, am I gonna have enough aspects? Are you gonna want? You're gonna want even more ordo. Oh, there's one over here with a lot of, actually, a lot of the ones that we need. Air, ordo, and perdicio. And this is like right next to my house. It's right over there. Sometimes you just gotta do a tad bit of looking around. Don't eat up all the ordo. Be careful. That should be enough. I hope that's enough. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. And now we have a better wand. Okay, I might just go ahead and do a bunch of research and then come back and explain all the things that I got research for. And hopefully by the end of it, we'll get to like being able to do stuff about the taint, because I'm pretty sure I just need to get into the basics of some things like alchemy, artifice. I think I have to unlock infusion as well. So but yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of research to actually get to that point. Hopefully get to that point. Okay, so I made some discoveries. So we got, whoops. I did a bunch of alchemy. So magic tallow, magic metallurgy, elementum, and niter, as well as I got advanced node tapping as well. So just discover all of these, and we'll read some of them. So first off, usually the process of drawing V from a node with a wand is quite slow, but not anymore. You've discovered a more efficient way of tapping into aura nodes, resulting in doubling of the V draw rate. Okay. So we've got magic tallow, which probably unlocks, okay, unlocks candles. We've unlocked thaumium. We've unlocked elementum, niter. Most of that might be, oh yeah, these 2 are useful for making the essentia distillation, which is probably what we're going to need to do next. So allow me to do the research for this thing. All right, I got that. So then does that unlock anything that I need? Infusion. Yeah, I need to get this research. Maybe. And probably a lot of other research as well. Alright, there we go. That actually wasn't that bad of a research. Okay. So now we've unlocked infusion. I guess it doesn't have its own page. But yeah, this is going to be important. I'm not going to read all this because that's going to be a whole other thing. But I should have unlocked getting certain things. Maybe? Am I just wrong about this whole thing? Well, that unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. I could get a better wand, but that's not exactly what I'm trying to do here. Okay, I can't find the research for this thing. It's called an ethereal bloom, I found out. That's what I'm looking for. But I think I need to research more in this biome, and that's why it's not working. Taint swarm. You look angry. Hey-oh! 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 This thing looks like it'd be hard to hit, but it's actually kind of easy. Taint spore spawner. There we go. Okay. You good now? We good? Oh, here we go. Ethereal bloom. Finally. Okay, I can go home now. Oh, boy. Alright, just completed the research for this thing. And now we can finally make them. Okay, so to make this ethereal bloom, we are going to need this crucible. Right? It's okay, it's just a cauldron with the wand. So basically, I guess the wand is just Salus Mundus. Is what it seems like this is what it is. Make the cauldron, and then so does this thing work the same way constant heat and filled with water. Okay. Let's put... There's not a good place to put this, actually. I'll put it right next to my smeltery. Why not right here? Put that there, you here, and then I'm gonna need some water. And then you... Basically, the way this thing works, it's pretty simple. You put things in, it turns into the essentia, and then you put another thing in when you have the right amount of essentia, and they become something else. So if I were to put enough items in that I got 16 herba, 16 precontatio, 16 sano, and 8 vitium, and then put a shimmer leaf in there, I will get a ethereal bloom. So I need to find stuff for that. I also need the shimmer leaf, which is in the thaumcraft biome. It's gonna be surrounding the silverwood trees, I think they're called, if I'm remembering correctly. I mean, I'm just gonna go over and show you guys real quick. It's got blue leaves, so it's pretty easy to find. Is this like several, or like right over here? This is several. So I'm just gonna grab all of them, and good thing I checked before I picked that up. I didn't just immediately grab it without making sure it would actually pick up. Man, good job, me. Actually, these vishrooms, if I grab like 8 of them, that's enough precontatio and herba. Maybe I should do that. Besides, they make me nauseous if I walk into them, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, I think I'm only gonna make 1 ethereal bloom, show you guys it in the process of working, fighting off the taint, and then in the next episode, I will have crafted several of them and have them all working to banish that thing. Maybe you could get rid of the whole biome. I hope so. Okay. So yeah, you want vitium. I'm pretty sure it's a nether wart, right? Nether wart. No. That might be newer thaumcraft. Okay. You might just have to get it from the taint biome. So let's just make these potions real quick. And then while this brews, I'll go look around in the taint biome, see what I can pick up. I don't know what I could pick up from there, but this is all I could do. Like, can I pick any of this up? No, unless it's like a chance. Doesn't seem like it. No. I can't really this thing's hard to fight. It's not as hard as you would think. Oh, it did drop something then. Maybe I don't want to destroy this, but I know there's more. I think it said 8, right? I can become it. Yeah, these are dropping something now. Let me see. How much did I need? I need 8. Okay. So, is this gonna give me what I need? A taint tendril, tainted goo. What if I scan them? Okay, that has 3. That is 2. So that's actually perfect amount. Ow! I'm poisoned. Give me... Ow. I guess every now and then I'm just gonna start taking damage. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit extra, just in case. I don't want any essentia getting lost. Oh no, that's infusion. A dissolving taint tendrils affected you. It went away? I guess I still have enough. Oh, man. This might not work. Okay, back home. None of these have dissolved yet. I'm just gonna throw it on the ground and hope nothing bad happens. I don't want to lose them. They're kind of important. Okay, do you have Sano? You have 3. I need more than that. Well, I guess we just do it again. Okay, let me double check. Is that all right? 16, 16, 16, 8. Yeah, that should be it. Then you just throw in the shimmer leaf. Okay. So this should do it. If I do all of this, I didn't turn it into the thing yet. And pow. There we go. And the water's gone. Okay. I need a new bucket. Quick. Oh, I don't want the goo to go away. I don't know if it can, but the other thing did. Okay. Okay. Just whenever it's ready. Ow. Oh, okay. That I didn't realize that was gonna happen. You in. All these. Okay, is that everything? It's good. Yes! And then I got some other stuff. I don't know what to do with it. There we go. Alright. So now, let's go back to the taint biome and let's look at this thing work. Ow. Oh my goodness. I almost died. Anyway, the taint. I put this guy just randomly like right here. Oh, I was not expecting an animation there. Are you gonna work? Will I get to see it happen? Oh, it's changing a little bit. Oh, that's actually working pretty fast. Yeah, look at that. It's actually doing a lot. I was expecting it to be a little slower than that. Yeah, it's working pretty quick. Now, I would have to make a lot of these, I think, unless I could just keep picking them up and moving them. But yeah, that is the ethereal bloom. It is working. So now I don't have to worry about this thing spreading, as I can kind of wall it off with these. It's not easy to make, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. And depending on how large its influence size is, that could be pretty good. 8 blocks. Yeah, that's not that good. But yeah, it's working. Would you look at that? It's working. Yeah, so I'm gonna make more of these. I'm gonna keep this whole process going for a bit. Hopefully, at least protect myself from the taint. Maybe like do a little bit of walling off of this area and make sure it doesn't spread down here. But yeah, so that is going to be enough of this episode of Minecraft Golden Age. So if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. If there's a game that you want to see me play, let me know and I might just give it a go. And you haven't already, subscribe to your bro. And hey, thank you so much for watching. See ya.